So hello devs, hope you all are doing pretty well. So today we are going to start our second video which we left. So let's go and open Notepad++. And if you have not seen my previous video, please go and see that one because I have already explained this the start program in that video. Okay, and we left out for this authentication class which we are going to do today. Okay, fine, let's close this one. Yes, close this one too. Okay, so as far we have seen our authentication class is here, and we are going to create object for authentication class, and we are going to pass our socket as a parameter for that. So let's come and write our authentication class. For authentication class, what is the need? Now we are going to extend JFrame because we are going to create one UI. In that UI we are going to ask password from the user, because in server side it is necessary that some security will be maintained. So what we are going to do in this one is we are going to start a pop-up which will ask for a password, and that password will be where we have to get that password. So we are going to provide a JFrame. In the frame only we are going to get the password, no? So we will create a frame. Okay, so for that we will extend the JFrame. Extends JFrame. Okay, and implements action listener, because we have to perform some action over that. So action listener. Now let's create socket. So associate socket. C socket will give associated, that is null. So make this socket as a private because we want to make this scope within the class. So we are going to make it as a private. So data output stream password check, okay, and we are going to initialize it with null. And data input stream, so what we can give them, anything like verification equal to null, same thing. Now string some verify will give, and that is going to be initialized as just like that. So after this string, what we have to write, we have to create JButton, and button name should be submit. After that JPanel. Now JLabel, sublabel definitely we have to give for writing label, and another label should also be there, label 1. I will give it as the label 1. Now string width and height I will declare width equal to like null we can give, and HIGST height equal to null only I will give. Okay, now JText field we will give text, JText field, and text and we will give name. Okay, so we have not imported our packages. For that I am going to import our package. So first of all we have used action listener and JFrame. So for that we will use the AWT package. We will import java.awt.star, java.awt.star. okay, and then event because of action listener. So same thing, I'm just going to do java.awt. okay, and I will write it here event. Okay, event.star I will write. 15 it will take. Now we have to import swing. So for importing swing, import java dot, okay, for swing what we have to write, javax dot swing dot star. Okay, so now we have to import two things. which is first of all this data output stream and then data input stream packages, because we are using this. So in which package it is? So IO package. So import java dot IO dot data output stream. Okay, data output stream, and same thing we'll use for Java. Import data input stream. Okay, input stream, data input stream. Okay, perfect. Now one piece for exception. So import Java, same for IO dot exception, exception. Okay, and our last one is, since we have used socket, so for that socket we have to use net package .net. Okay, sorry, import java dot net dot socket. Perfect. So first of all, one thing comes in our mind, why we are using data output stream. So it allows, since data output stream allows an application to write primitive data type to the output stream in a machine independent way. Got it? So Java program generally uses data output stream to write the data, which can be later read by data input stream. Okay, now I'll show you one thing. Here what we are going to do, we are going to create object for this authentication, and we are going to pass socket for this. So likewise here what we have to do, we have to create a constructor for authentication, and then what we have to pass, socket object. So socket. Now what we have to do, we have to initialize each and everything, whatever field we have mentioned, like level, text, socket. Okay, this thing we have to initialize. So let's initialize that one. Okay, so for saving the time, I have done this all thing while pausing the video. So what I have done, just nothing much in that. I will tell you very clearly. See, level 1, as I told you, I am going to initialize this all thing. So level 1 equal to new J label. Okay, this line is clear. Now we are going to set the text in that label. So password we are going to set now text 1, as usual 10 size we have provided. Now this dot socket, this dot C socket as equal to C socket. Why we are using this? Because as we know, this is the correct instance for the current class. That's why we are using this. So our socket name is also same, C socket. So that's why this dot C socket, and from here this C socket we are taking. Okay, so same likewise for label equal to new J label, and then we are not going to set any text in that J label. And for layout we are going to create layout, and that layout is like border layout, so which is predefined. Now for the button, same thing we are going to, and the button what we are going to write, submit as the name. We are just going to provide a name. And the panel, we are going to create that panel in which we are going to create a grid layout, which is of width and height is like 2:1. 2 will be the what we can say width, and 1 is the height. So ratio, this resembles ratio. So panel.add, now we are going to add everything in the panel, because panel is what, if I will show you diagrammatically. So wait, okay, so this is like panel in the sense this will be our panel. So width is, see, height is what, 1, and width is 2. So everything will come under this. Okay, I'm unable to draw this. Let me do one thing. Yeah, so here we will provide one text box where it will ask for password. Okay, here it will ask for password. Sorry for my handwriting again. Password in this one. So and submit button will be here somewhere. I will give, it will come, and when you will hit submit button, then some action is going to be performed. So this action is going to be taken care by this submit.add action. After that we have given set title. So everything is pretty much fine, I guess. So let's go ahead and create our action performed method. Okay, so what we can write it here, public void action performed, action performed. Okay, action event we have to provide as a parameter action event AE. Okay, yeah. Okay, so for that, now what we have to do, we have to get the string. First of all, we have to get the value from the text box. So text box means what? Means what I am going to tell you. This, in this one we are going to from this one we are going to get the value. And what value? Whatever we are going to get it here. Okay, so come here and then create some string like value 1 will give, and text 1, from text 1 we are going to get text. We are going to get the text, like we are going to get the password. Then that thing we are going to, and for try and catch block we have to use here try and catch. So password check equal to, now as I told you, why data output stream is used. So it is used to write primitive Java data type, okay, to the output stream. So let's come and write it like new data output stream, then C socket dot get output, okay, sorry, output stream, stream, new C socket dot get output stream. Perfect. And then come down, and what we have to do, just do copy and paste, because we are going to write data input stream this time. And in the verification, so what is our verification is like, okay, where is our verification here? This is the data input stream. So what basically data input stream is going to do, so this is going to do the reverse for that, which is going to read the primitive Java data type. Okay, so let's write verification equal to new data input stream. We'll do the changing over here. Okay, and C socket dot get input stream, just like that, get input stream. Okay, so we'll delete this. C socket dot get input stream. Perfect. Let's move, and then password check dot write UTF. This is the predefined method which is going to provide some encryption, you can say. And for what? So for that value, whatever we have taken over here. So this is going to provide you this thing. Now verify is what? Another string which we have taken. Verify. See, where is our verify? Here. This is null. Now what we are going to do in this verify, we are going to provide that UTF after reading that UTF after written. So we are in verify, we are going to provide the verification dot, because we have written everything is there in this verification. So from this verification we are going to read the UTF. So dot read UTF. Okay, read UTF, and then close this. After that, do the catching for this ch catch exception ex exception IO exception we have to give exactly IO exception E, and what we have to do it there, E dot print, same thing whatever we have written here, we'll do that. E dot print stack, okay, sorry, E dot stack trace should be there, I forgot, sorry for that. Stack trace, same thing, we have to copy it here. Why we are writing E dot print stack trace? Because we are not going to show any message in console. If condition we are going to give, if it is valid. So if verify is this, so it is having one, after reading the UTF, if it is valid, then it will give a string like valid. So we have to verify with that valid. Okay, so verify. So if verify dot equals valid, as I told you, valid, then what we have to do, then again try again try, and in width we are going to take the width, because we have to send width equal to verification dot, then again read UTF. Width and then height, HG height, again same thing, verification dot read UTF, then catch it. What we have to do, same printing, we have to do this e dot print stack trace. Okay, so catch means same, we forgot this line. Okay, so after getting this all thing from user side, width we got, height we got, and the password we got. Okay, so what we are going to do is, like, we are going to create a frame for that. Okay, so let's go and create the frame. So for creating frame, what we are going to do is, like, we are going to create another class. In that we are going to create the frame for that. So if our if condition is satisfying, then what we are going to do, we are going to create the object for the create frame class, which we are going to create. CREAT, create frame, like something ABC equal to new create frame. And what are all the things which we are going to pass from here? Width, height, and socket. So C socket, comma width, comma height. Okay, so these are all the things which we are going to pass. And after passing this thing, each and every time we are going to do the disposal of that. So what we are going to do, we are going to use the dispose method for this. So what we have to do each and every time is, like, suppose why we are using dispose method. So dispose method is help in clearing the resource, okay, each and every time, or each and every frame or UI, you can say. Okay, so let's again go to our code. Now after if, what we have to do, we have to do the else part. So for else, what we have to do, we have to print the like your password is not valid and you have to enter new password. So system dot out dot print, what we have to print, please enter valid password. Okay, so we have used this thing, and after that we have to show the message dialog box so that user can also get familiar, because this is printed in our console, not in our user console. So for user we have to show some message dialog. So for the message dialog, what we can use, as I told you earlier, J option pen dot show MESSAG message dialog. And what we have to provide in that, for the constructor, this, and what message we can give, like incorrect password is incorrect, and that is the error will give, like, okay, we'll throw error, and then like J option pen dot ERR error message MESSAG, okay, message. And then again same process, dispose. Okay, so we are going to do the disposing for that, and then this else close, and another method, and this is the whole thing is getting closed for that. Okay, so we are done with this authentication.java. We will save this, and since we have created another create frame class, so today I will do that thing. In next video we will see how to do the coding for that. So class, what is our class name? Create frame. Class create frame, and then we will do some coding over this. Next video we will see how to do this thing, and I will save it as a create frame.java as usual. Okay, hope you like the video. If you really like the video, you can give a thumb over that, and if you are thinking that it's helpful for other guys also, please share this video among your friends who are in need of this type of video, and don't forget to subscribe this channel because I'm doing a lot of work over this. So when we'll meet, we will see how to make the another class, that is create frame. Until then, take care, bye bye.